Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is Jackass Retro. My name is Matt and it is Friday, which means for the second week in a row I am a day late bringing you the midweek What Sold video for Postcards only. Today we're covering Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week only. That includes the 12th, the day of the postcard apocalypse, as I think we will forever know it. Despite everything, still did okay. Sold 58 postcards. Now, 31 of those were to a single buyer in a single sale, for a total of $287. Not bad for 3 days of postcard sales. That's $100 a day. I'll take that any day. Almost $100 a day, not exactly. Average was $4.94 per postcard. So I hope Mark over at SM Postcards is listening. That's like what, 50 cents away from his average for all of his postcards. So, you know, that's a pretty good average if you ask me. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Got 58 postcards to go through, so we're going to have to get right on to it. So that's where we're going to finish, but we'll start with this one. All right, so let's go ahead and just, you don't need to see me. We want to see the good stuff. Postcards. All right. This is Point Reyes, California. I have 20 of these. This is the first that sold. It came from the Goodwill auction lot that I picked up earlier this year. You can see unboxing of that and some of my early calculations in deciding to bid on it. If you go back to, I don't know what, January, February on the channel. First one of these to sell. Like I said, I got another 18 of them. So $2 plus $1 shipping. Coming up next, Demopolis, Alabama. I like the name of this place. Gaineswood, General Polk's headquarters during the Civil War, 1863. This is a divided back postcard, 1909, with a Knoxwood, Alabama postmark. This one's really cool. For Gaineswood, I'm more or less top dollar on this one. There weren't any available. I put it up $20, no offer, plus shipping. So I could have maybe squeezed out a few more bucks, but then I would have had to go to first class shipping. And I figured, you know, might as well just get the $20, go standard envelope, and move on. This came from the recent pickup from the estate auction lot. Here's a view from the top of Mount Beacon, New York, 1907, undivided back postcard. We can see because it's not divided on the back. Really interesting postmarks here. This could have been a postmark guy picking it up. Who knows? I'm honestly not up on my postcards, but it's got a Lagrangeville, Poughkeepsie, and another Poughkeepsie, much larger. Interesting. And we got some corrections here. Yeah, I have a feeling could have been a postmark guy. But still, cool postcard, not uncommon, but I got $14.95 plus $1 shipping for this one. Hail to the Sunrise statue on the Mohawk Trail in Massachusetts. This is a Silvercraft postcard. So this is like era of linen, but it's not printed on linen. It's, I would say more akin to a chrome. I always put it in the chrome with my chromes when I'm organizing them, because it's not really a real photo. It just looks like one, and it's not a linen. So just by process of elimination, it goes in chrome. Maybe someday I'll have enough Silvercraft and Graycraft that it'll get through its own section, but that day hasn't come yet. $6.95 plus shipping. I think just an objectively cool looking postcard. Here we have the Oregon Rogue River jet boat ride. Famous sort of tourist attraction on the Rogue River in Oregon. Not super old, 1988, as we can see here. And dear Andy, my two sons went on the jet boat this morning on the Rogue River at 7:30. We'll be back at 4:30. A long, interesting trip. These are very busy. They are very busy at this motel. Had all the rooms filled almost every day. Still have some time to visit. I do enjoy being home with the family. Very interesting. Why did it matter that they went at 7:30 and we'll be back at 4:30? I guess because it's a long, interesting trip. But anyways, if you have a chance, I've been on this here speedboat. It's fun. You should go. Go do it. Next, the Columbia River Gorge. This one actually did the same buyer. They came in and they bought a bunch of cards, but they bought them all separately. I don't know why they did it, but they did. This one here, just a picture of the gorge. There's Washington. And over here is Oregon. Near, far. Anyways, unposted, chrome postcard. Not big money. $3.95 plus shipping. Leavenworth, Washington. This is the Tannenbaum Square. Very cool place. This is one of those places that it used to be a mining town. And when mining sort of went away, they did what a lot of towns in America did, which was they tried to attract tourists to replace the revenue that the mine was no longer providing. And what this town did was basically they decided they were going to be sort of like a German village. There's another town a bit north of this called Winslow, Washington. That's a Old West town. So it happened all over the country, not just in the Northwest, anywhere where there's mining. When mining went away, one of the things that these towns did. So cool little interesting piece of history. Leavenworth, Washington, still there. They have a fantastic Christmas festival. You should go. This one here sold for $1.95 plus shipping. Here we have Hotel Buffalo or Beefalo, depending on how you're talking to. New York City. This is the Arbor Dining Room linen postcard, never been used. At one point, somebody sold it for $3, and then another person at one point sold it for $4. I only got $2 plus shipping. Why? Because of the internet. There's a lot of these out there. Happy with what I got. Moving on. Here's the Barlow Trail Lodge Inn in the Mount Hood Loop Highway, Zigzag, Oregon. So Zigzag, Oregon is the home of the Mystery Spot. Look it up. It's a cool place. You should go. Real photo postcard, unposted. I can tell by this little markup here, PPPG. This came from the local collector I've been buying a number of postcards with. Or from, rather. But yeah. Next. Oops. Here is Waco, Texas, Baylor University. We got a picture of the statue here up front. And statue right there. Did not see a lot out there for this one, so I went a little higher for normal than a chrome, $7.95 plus shipping, and it took maybe a couple of months to sell, but it's Texas, so all the Texas cards sell eventually. Here we have Elm Street in Oberlin, Ohio, and the same customer came and bought this card and the next one, which is, this is a residence street. But I was able to track it down. This is H Street in Sacramento. I was able to figure that out because this is the governor's mansion. So all I had to do was just kind of figure out which view of the mansion this was, and I was able to figure out the street. And I think that ended up helping sell the card. So between this card and the one before it, they're both divided back era. Divided back. Unposted. $9.96 plus shipping on these. Here's the Multnomah Falls, showing the Benson Footbridge, which is right here. I have this very same view in real photo, divided back. They made it up into linen, probably chrome as well. I just haven't run across it yet. This same exact thing, like falls in the middle. It's like the same, not layout, but look of the card. I think it's cool. It's a little lighter than this in actuality. I could have probably brightened up the photo a tad. Not huge money. Obviously, it's got some damage. $2.51 plus shipping. Here's the Juniata River looking down at Lewiston Narrows. This is in Lewiston, Pennsylvania, or just outside. Undivided back. Pretty cool old postcard. Definitely seen some better days, but its condition didn't really matter. I got $16.96 plus $1 shipping. It's an uncommon location to have a postcard, an unusual subject, and I could find no other available online or sales history of this card. So I had it up for $20. I sent out a 15% offer. Somebody took it. And this came from the recent auction pickup as well. All right. Here we have the interior of the Alamo. From time to time, I like to inject a little bit of humor into my listings. So on this one, I thought just that. So it says San Antonio, Texas, the Alamo interior, not basement. If you know the reference, you know the reference. Leave it in the comments. Looking forward to hearing from you. I've been to the Alamo. It's a really cool place. It doesn't have a basement. And I was very disappointed I did not get Jan Hooks as my tour guide. But regardless, great place. You should go. Here's the Common in Enfield, Kansas. I had a number of, Enfield, Massachusetts, my mistake. A number of Enfield, Massachusetts postcard. They seem to have really good sell-through for that location. So make that mental note. Totally a bolo, Enfield. Not a bolo, just one of those places. There's collectors collecting for it at this moment. This one sold for $19.95 plus shipping. Here we have the Whaleback on Chicago River. This is a steamship. It looks like a hovercraft. I think just a cool looking boat. What do y'all think? I think it's a neat boat. 1907, divided back. The Hugh Leighton Company, that's a pretty prolific publisher of postcards. How's that for some alliteration? And moving on. Green River, Wyoming, from the Upper Peninsula Gate Tower. I assume that it means Upper Peninsula Gate Tower. Yeah, I think pretty neat. It's a nice postcard. Never been there. It's sold for $3.95 plus shipping. Oh, and by the way, the big whaleback steamboat sold for $5.95 plus shipping. On the road to Old Spanish Lighthouse, San Diego, California. You can see the cars there. If you look really closely, it's got Bob Hope driving one of them. If you got that joke, you're very old. Yeah, there you go. This sold for... Oh, this one and the next one went to the same customer. I'm sorry. I'm just got to get my stuff together here. It's an orange orchard. Orange orchard. Near the foothills. This whole like agriculture, oranges and snow thing. I guess people were liked that as a thing for postcards because they made a lot of them. This one and the one prior, these two, $7.90 plus shipping on top. All right. We got a San Francisco. This is the turntable at Market Street in San Francisco. I have been on this corner many a time. It's very cool. You should go. Yeah, typically San Francisco, the quaint cable car turntable. Unnecessary quotation marks alert. Turntable. No, it's called the turntable. You don't have to put it in quotation marks. That's what it's called. It's called a turntable. And look at this one. Numerous steep hills are easily climbed by these cable cars. And if you haven't, quote unquote, seen San Francisco until you've written on it, come on. Again, unnecessary quotation marks. Foul. All right. Moving on. $3.95. San Francisco, wonderful city. Been there many times. You should go. Next up, Carmel, California. Another beautiful town in California. I've been. You should go. $5.95 plus shipping. Street view with some cool classic cars. All classic-y. Ocean Avenue. There we go. Nice car. En route to this is the Steamer Arrow, en route to the Isle of Lake Erie, in or on Lake Erie. Never been to Lake Erie. Here it's nice. I should go. We've got the Montgomery County Courthouse in Rockville, Maryland. This is a linen postcard, but also, interestingly, a sepia linen postcard. So you don't always see that. It's not just dingy because of my scanner. It's supposed to look like that. I think neat, $2.66 plus shipping. All right, before I move to the next one, the next 31 cards were all a single order to a single customer. And the total of said order was $84.17. As this was all in a single order and with a single invoice, I don't have a breakdown of the cards. So let's just say they each sold for $4.94 a piece, or whatever 81 by 31 is, which would be what, $2.90 a piece plus shipping. A lot of them came from the recent auction pickup. I'm not going to spend too much time on each. We're just going to go quickly through them, and there's 31 of them, and let's go. Baby. All right. Here's a neat little comic postcard, little baby with the box, scrolling around, looking at stuff. They got that one. Some Dutch racism, infantilizing the way that Dutch people speak. Then you have a little time to spare and half of a thought to me. Put it down on paper and send it on to me. There's my Dutch accent. That's my best. That's all I got for you. And if I was a man, I would feed some things into women's ears. Excellent. If I should send a brand new pen, do you think that you would write me then? Wish I had an introduction. Oh, wait, that one's not Dutch. No accent necessary. I recognized the artist. I couldn't figure it out. Couldn't remember. I'm just like, at that, I was just sort of like speed listing a bunch of cards at one point. So I was just keeping them all the same price. And this was in there. So I may have lost out on some money. You tell me what you think. Do you recognize who the artist of this is? I will soon send you a line. There will be something to it yet. It doesn't even rhyme. Come on. Little Dutch boy fishing with a dog and a can of worms, I guess. There we go. The chicken that no chicken soup will be takes the voice changed out of the coop to flee. Yep. When you is happy, advertise it out in your face already. Also, no rhyme. I don't even get it. When you is happy, advertise it out on your face already. Okay, I get it now. When you're happy, advertise it out on your face already. Also, looks familiar. Can't remember the artist. Same thing here. Why is you always where I ain't? I like these ones, these like motto snapshots. They came in a bunch of different sort of similar things. We'll see a different version in a minute. But I really like this one. It's easy enough to be pleasant when your automobile's in trim, but the man worthwhile is the one who can smile with he who has to go home on the rim. I got a few of these snapshot ones in the recent auction pickup, and I've got a few listed. I always like these. I'll come if I can. He's hanging out in a hot air balloon. What's more to say there to say? Oh, thank you, Herbert Love. Rotograph Company. Not going to help. Oh, be jolly. You know, I tried to find this card. I found a few. There's one up. Same exact one. I went $1 cheaper. Sold quicker. I got a ton of these. This is you look down here, the Vagabond Creations postcards. These are like 1970s, maybe early 80s, day glow. You'll notice this isn't a scan. When I sent this through the scanner, it gets confused with highlighter colors and day glow. So I took a picture with my phone and just tried to crop it down as much as I could. I don't avoid confusion. I create it. Words to live by. A couple of these floral large letter to my dear uncle. I saw everything that's going on. Look, her ankles. He's looking at them. Hot, hot ankles. That kid's too young to be looking at ankles. There's my title. Comics saw everything going on. Ankles exposed. Another one of these floral greeting, large letter floral to the loved ones at home. Linen postcard, the birth of our flag. This is a super common one. I was really barely on the I was like, fine, I'll list it. This is probably bringing down my average. I'm laying for you. I'm laying for you. 1909. Sort of late postage, undivided back. Again, recognize the faces, not sure who the artist is. Buy tons of cop drops. If you like, perhaps they'll make you well. But I have a better remedy that druggists do not sell. And that is marijuana, everyone. I should worry if you don't write. Not this chicken. Again, recognize the sort of like big eyes. It looks almost like Little Lulu in a way, but I know that's not who it is. But if you recognize the artist, put it in the comments. Let them know. Airplane. Continental 727. So weird sort of left turn from this customer. And then speaking of weird left turns, then we're into Valentine's. We got a sort of blurry. It's not really this blurry, but it looks blurry here. So Valentine's greeting. Happy Easter with some very pretty daffodils. Nice embossed Easter postcard. Christmas joys. I don't know why she bought this Christmas card out of all the ones I have listed, but sure. I don't notice really anything special about it. Do you? Let me know in the comments. Another Christmas with a little taper candle and a poem about taper candles. Little taper set tonight, throw afar thy tiny light. Hip and down the darksome street. Up and down the darksome. Whatever. You can read it. There it is. Merry Christmas. Another Christmas postcard. Happy thoughts and happy friends. Make a happy day. I was so glad that memory will cherish them away. Glory to God in the highest, etc. Again, left turn. Reno, Nevada courthouse. Why? Why is the person who collects so many offensive Dutch cartoons also Carson City, Nevada? I don't know. We'll never know. Washoe County Courthouse, also Reno, Nevada. A TWA this time. Airplane. Lots of postmarks. Another old advertising one. This is you'll have an astonishing time. Hoping you'll have an astonishing time. Hoping you'll have an astonishing time. It doesn't work. You're supposed to hoping you'll have an astonishing time. But we can see clearly it's missing a corner. It's got a crease. This one's probably up there for like $2. The Mountain That Was God, Tacoma, Washington, my neck of the woods. This one here sold for $25 on an offer taken from watchers, twice what somebody sold it for in 2016. So that's good. I like these, like through the city to the mountain views of Tacoma. And then last but not least, the Sky Air Hotel sold for $34.95 plus shipping. Correction. Sorry, I lost my place there for a second. Sky Air Hotel, Los Angeles, California. Nice linen postcard. This one here, just super cool, sort of space agey, right? Took an offer, $26 plus shipping. And the mountain one was $25 plus shipping. So there you have it. Got some darn good sales. Hopefully things are going to be picking up now that we've sort of gotten to the other side of the new division of postcards and item specifics in the category. So that's going to be it for this edition. We will be back on Sunday with our next What Sold video that will cover Thursday through Sunday. I want to thank you all very, very much for watching. If it's your first time here, consider subscribing. I drop this kind of content twice a week. I do live shipping videos at around 8 a.m. Pacific every single day of the week, it seems like, except for Sunday, which sometimes happens at night. And we're quickly approaching 1,000 subscribers. So when that happens, we're going to have some fun times and antics with some special guests and some special postcard content coming your way. So thank you once again. Hope you have a great weekend. Catch you on the flip-flop. Bye-bye.